Next we are going to see example 5.14 which is in page number 206 and continuation is in page number 207. So find the points which divide the line segment joining A of minus 11, 4 and B of 9, 8 into 4 equal parts. So this is the diagram. Here is the line segment A and B. So A and B coordinate is given. Then you have to divide the given line AB into 4 equal parts. So A to P is part 1 and P to Q is part 2. Q to R is part 3. Finally Q to B is part 4. So you have to find the coordinates of P, Q and R. Very simple. Here we are just going to use a midpoint formula. So let us see the solution. So solution, let P, Q, R be the points of the line segment joining A of minus 11, 4 and B of 9, 8 such that AP is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to RB. So how we are going to divide the line is, first we have to find the midpoint of AB. You get the coordinate of Q because Q is the midpoint of AB. Then the next one you have to take the A and Q coordinate. So if you take the A and Q coordinate, you can find the midpoint that is named as P. Similarly, if you are taking the point Q and B, you get the midpoint coordinate R because R is the midpoint of QB, P is the midpoint of AQ and Q is the midpoint of AB. So here Q is the midpoint of AB, P is the midpoint of AQ and R is the midpoint of QB. So first we are going to find Q coordinate because Q is the midpoint of AB. So we know the midpoint formula, that is x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is the coordinate of A and B. This is your x1, y1 and this is your x2, y2. So which is equal to x1 value is minus 11 plus x2 is 9 divided by 2 comma y1 is 4 plus y2 is 8. So 4 plus 8 by 2 which is equal to minus 11 plus 9 by 2 is nothing but minus 2 divided by 2 comma 4 plus 8 by 2. 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 by 2 which is equal to minus 1 comma 6. This is the coordinate of Q. Next we are going to find the midpoint of P. So P is the midpoint of AQ. We know the midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Now only we found the coordinate of Q. So A coordinate is minus 11 comma 4 and Q coordinate is minus 1 comma 6. So this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. So substitute the values in the formula. You get x1 value is minus 11 and x2 value is minus 1. So minus 1 divided by 2 comma y1 value is 4 plus y2 value is 6 by 2 which is equal to minus 11 minus 1 is minus 12 by 2 comma 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 divided by 2 which is equal to minus 12 by 2 is minus 6 comma 10 by 2 is 5. So at last you have to find the midpoint of R. That is R is the midpoint of QB. So you know the coordinate of Q is minus 1 comma 6 and B is 9 comma 8. So similarly you know the midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2 which is equal to x1 value is minus 1, x2 value is 9. So plus 9 divided by 2 comma y1 is 6 plus y2 value is 8 by 2. So which is equal to minus 1 plus 9 by 2 is 8 by 2 comma 6 plus 8 by 2 is 14 by 2 which is equal to 8 divided by 2 is 4 comma 14 by 2 is 7. So the coordinate of R is 4 comma 7. Hence the points which divides AB into 4 equal parts are P of minus 6 comma 5, Q of minus 1 comma 6 and R of 4 comma 7. Next we are going to see example 5.15 which is in page number 207. So the midpoints of the sides of a triangle are 5, 1, 3, minus 5 and minus 5, minus 1. Find the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle. So here they given only the midpoints of the sides of the triangle is given. You have to find the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle. So this is a rough diagram of a triangle. So let it the vertices A, B and C. We doesn't know the vertices of A, B and C. So we just take that coordinates A as x1, y1 and B as x2, y2 and C as x3, y3. So, but the midpoints of the side of the triangle is given. So, the midpoint of AB is 5, 1 and midpoint of BC or CB is 3, minus 5 and midpoint of AC is minus 5, minus 1. So, solution, let the vertices of a triangle ABC be A of x1, y1, B of x2, y2 and C of x3, y3 are the given midpoints of the sides AB, BC and CA are 5, 1, 3, minus 5 and minus 5, 1 respectively. So we are going to find the coordinates of A, B and C. Just using the midpoint formula. So midpoint of AB is equal to, so here is the, we are taking this line. The midpoint of AB is given 5, 1. So we know the midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2 is equal to 5. Similarly y1 plus y2 by 2 is equal to 1. So midpoint of AB is equal to, formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. In the question itself they given the midpoint of AB is 5, 1 which is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Next step is you just equate the x and y coordinates. x1 plus x2 by 2 is equal to 5 and y1 plus y2 by 2 is equal to 1. So which is implies x1 plus x2 is equal to cross multiplication 5 2s are 10 which is your equation number 1. Similarly you just equate the y coordinate. y1 plus y2 by 2 is equal to 1. So cross multiplication y1 plus y2 is equal to 2 1s are 2 which is your equation number 2. So similarly by using the midpoint formula you just form the equation. So for next you are going to find BC. So midpoint of BC is equal to x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2. Because the B coordinate is x2, y2 and C coordinate is x3, y3. So we just substitute that coordinates in the midpoint formula. So in the question itself they given the midpoint of BC is 3, minus 5. So 3, minus 5 is equal to x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2. Equating the x and y coordinates we get x2 plus x3 by 2 is equal to 3. y2 plus y3 by 2 is equal to minus 5. So which is implies x2 plus x3 is equal to 2 3s are 6 which is equation number 3. Similarly we just equate the y coordinate. So y1 plus y2 plus y3, y2 plus y3 is equal to 2 into minus 5 is minus 10 which is your equation number 4. Then midpoint of AC. So midpoint of AC is equal to x1 plus x3 by 2, y1 plus y3 by 2. Because A coordinate is x1, y1 and C coordinate is x3, y3. So midpoint of AC is given in the question minus 5, minus 1 which is equal to x1 plus x3 by 2, y1 plus y3 by 2. Equating the x and y coordinates we get x1 plus x3 by 2 is equal to, here the x coordinate is minus 5, y1 plus y3 by 2 is equal to y coordinate is minus 1 which is implies x1 plus x3 is equal to 2 into minus 5 is minus 10 which is equation number 5. and y1 plus y3. y1 plus y3 is equal to 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. This is equation number 6. So by using the midpoint formula, we just found the midpoint of BC, AC and AB. You get the 6 equations. So these are the 6 equations. So first equation implies x1 plus x2 is equal to 10, and third equation is x2 plus x3 is equal to 6. Fifth equation is x1 plus x3 is equal to minus 10. Second equation implies y1 plus y2 is equal to 2. Fourth equation implies y2 plus y3 is equal to minus 10, and sixth equation implies y1 plus y3 is equal to minus 2. Adding equation 1, 3 and 5 we get. So this is the 3 equation. You just add equation 1, equation 3 and equation 5 you get. Here you have x1, here also you have 1x1. So 2x1, 2x2 and 2x3. So 2x1 plus 2x2 plus 2x3 is equal to 10 plus 6 minus 10, which is equal to plus 10 minus 10 gets cancelled. So 2 times of x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 6. x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 3, which is equation number 7. So similarly you just adding equation 2, 4 and 6 we get. Here you have one y1, here you have another y1. So 2y1, 2y2 plus 2y3. So 2y1 plus 2y2 plus 2y3 is equal to 2 minus 10 minus 2. So plus 2 minus 2 gets cancelled. So 2 times of y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to minus 10. So y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to minus 5, which is your equation number 8. Then this is your equation number 7, x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 3, and equation 8 implies y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to minus 5. The next step is you have to find the coordinates of x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3. So next step we are going to do is equation 7 minus equation 1. So equation 1 we know x1 plus x2 is equal to 10. So if you subtract equation 7 and equation 10, x1, x2 gets cancelled, which is implies x3 is equal to 3 minus 10. So the value of x3 is equal to minus 7. So similarly equation 7 minus equation 2. So equation 7 minus equation 2 is x2, x3. So x2, x3 gets cancelled. So remaining you get x1 is equal to 3 minus 6. So the value of x1 is equal to 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Then equation 7 minus, this is equation 3 and this is equation 5. So equation 7 minus 5 implies equation 5 is x1, x3. So x1, x3 gets cancelled. x2 is equal to 3 minus of minus 10. x2 is equal to 3 minus of minus 10, which is equal to 3 plus 10. x2 is equal to 13. So now we find the value of x3, x1 and x2. So similarly by using the same method we are going to find the value of y1, y2 and y3. So equation 8 minus equation 2, which is implies equation 2 is y1 plus y2 is equal to 2. So y1, y2 gets cancelled, which is implies y3 is equal to minus 5 minus 2. So the value of y3 is equal to minus 7. Then equation 8 minus equation 4, which is implies equation 4 is y2, y3. So if you subtract this, y2, y3 gets cancelled, you get y1. So y1 is equal to minus 5 minus of, here you have minus 10. So minus into minus plus 10. So the value of y1 is equal to 5. Then equation 8 minus 6, which is implies equation 6 is y1 plus y3. So y1, y3, if you subtract, it gets cancelled. Remaining you get y2. So y2 is equal to minus 5 minus, here you have minus 2. So minus of minus plus 2. So y2 is equal to minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. So now we find the value of y3, y1 and y2. Therefore, the vertices of the triangles are A of minus 3, 5, B of 13, minus 3 and C of minus 7, minus 7. So thank you students. Up to this example, it will over. Next video, we are going to see exercise 5.3.